All right, questions for Payton. Start with Stephanie Reddy.
Hi, Payton. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you so much for taking the time. So listen, obviously you're new there. You've probably learned a ton already. My question for you is, who have you learned the most from other than your coaching staff, and what have those lessons been so far?
It's honestly hard to pick out one person. Been taking things from everybody. Honestly, I analyze every different player, try to take different things from each one of them to add to my game, or that can help me for the future and for this year. So it's hard to pick out just one.
Chris Ryan. Got to unmute, Chris.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Payton, hope all is well with you. Brad has talked about how he's kind of defined roles for guys and talked to them about how they can impact winning. And I'm curious as to how you think that you can impact winning for the group this year, and what do you think your role may be in terms of playing time?
With that, I'll just have to keep working, and my role I'll figure out as we go. But for me, I think just coming in with the intensity, a grit, bringing it on both ends of the floor, tempo when I have the ball in my hands, bringing tempo. When I don't, being ready to space the floor, knock down shots, but really just coming in with the intensity on defense and trying to bring a spark.
Abby Chin.
Hi, Payton. I have two. The first is, with you guys not having summer league or, the typical rookie schedule, how much confidence did it give you that first game against Philadelphia to come out and play the way that you did? And then against Brooklyn, what was it like to have Kevin Durant, sorry to bring this up, but, hit that three in your face? What goes through your mind in that moment?
Honestly, he's an unbelievable player, obviously. So I'm going to have to get used to that. Guys in this league are going to hit tough shots and hit shots like that. So, and especially players like that. So, but for me, I know this is, obviously this is a quick transition. It's going to be filled with a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and some struggles sometimes. So for me, it's just keeping level-headed always on the highs and lows, and just keep on trying to get better and better, and just keep a routine of things. So that's kind of my mindset going into things. And I had one game against Philly where I shot it pretty well, and then obviously against Brooklyn, I didn't shoot it as good. So, and that's part of the process, and just trying to keep a level head.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Payton. Daniel just talked about the fact that, those first two games were the preseason, and you can look at them as such and kind of move on and start anew for the regular season. I'm curious, from your perspective, how have practices maybe heated up, or how have they maybe intensified since that preseason ended and now that you're gearing up for the real thing here?
We've just been competing, getting after it, trying to push each other. Everything kind of gets more ramped up. Preseason's kind of just almost a warm-up to get ready for the real games. Everybody's trying to get their bodies back in game speed again. And then after those games, practices have been getting ramped up to get ready for, obviously, the regular season.
Last couple of questions for Payton. We'll go to Gary Washburn.
Hey, Payton. You're about to start, obviously, your first NBA season. Growing up, who was your favorite NBA player? And it used to be, you used to have a guy's poster on your wall, but I guess your generation, you played there with them in 2K, I guess, or whatever. That was kind of your show of admiration. Who were some of your favorite players growing up in Oregon? And like, what will it be like? Like you had your Durant moment, but what will it be like to see these guys on the floor? And how do you keep your emotions? Obviously, it's a game, and you're an NBA player too. But this is kind of your dream come true. Like this is exactly what you've been thinking of for 18 years.
My guy growing up was D Wade, so was a huge Dwayne Wade fan. Wore number 3 growing up because of him. So it's kind of the reason I fell in love with basketball in the first place. But as far as guys, obviously D Wade's retired now. So, but as far as guys that I look forward to playing against, I mean, really, there's so many talented players that just looking forward to the challenge and seeing where I'm at as a basketball player and helping the Boston Celtics win. I'll be looking forward to playing Portland just because that's my hometown, and looked up to Damian Lillard, unbelievable player. So just a game like that, I'll probably look forward to.
Final question, Stephanie, ready.
Thanks a lot. So Coach Stevens mentioned that you all obviously have a goal, and when you play for the Celtics, that goal is always to win a championship. He acknowledged that you still have a lot of work to do, but I'm curious what your thoughts are when you enter into an organization that has such lofty aspirations every single season.
Honestly, it's what I'm used to. I've never went to a program that wasn't about winning. When I started in high school, we won 4 straight titles, state titles. So, obviously there was never a year that we didn't think. College was my first year. We went to the Final Four, and every year we had high expectations to win the Pac-12 and make a deep run. So for me, and obviously this is a different level, but for me, I'm experiencing that, and I want to be part of a culture and organization like this that, takes winning serious and wants to win every year. So it's what I'm used to. So I'm glad to be here.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Payton.
Thank you.